right. Looks like Eminem dropped the deluxe expanded edition, the expanded Mourners edition. Death of Slim Shady, Coupe de Grace, expanded Mourners edition. Yo, I'll be honest, I was pretty excited for this. For two reasons. One, it's more Eminem music. Who could be disappointed about more Eminem music? And two, this is kind of like a little excuse to give like an updated ranking of all these songs now that I've had time to sit with the Death of Slim Shady. So first we're going to get the deluxe ones out of the way, and then I'm going to tell y'all how my opinions have changed a little bit on this album, because like naturally with most albums, my opinions have changed around a little bit since the first time I listened to this. I'll be honest. Naturally, when you sit with songs for a little while, your opinions start to shift. What I thought I was going to listen to like crazy, I stopped putting in rotation so much. Some songs that didn't quite connect the first time around really connected later on further listens. So let's get into it. So I mean, first things first, we start out with the Steve Berman skit. Funny stuff, nothing really much to say about it. What I've done in my later tier list that I should have done in this one was put a separate section for the skits, because they shouldn't be graded at the same way that songs are graded. So honestly, just changing the D to skits, and I'm gonna put that there. I'm too lazy to go through and put the other skits there, but just know they're down in the skits area now. We're not going to rank them. All right, now immediately smooth transition right into Fuel, a Shady edition. We got Boogie on there, we got Grip on there, two Shady Records artists, dope. I absolutely love Boogie. Grip is absolutely dope, and they both go crazy on this track. Stepping up to the plate with a guy like JID totally means you gotta come with it, and I think they did. I think they brought their shit. They were not playing around on this track. That being said, off of my first couple listens, did they do better than JID? It's really difficult. The original Fuel is so crazy. JID with just insane schemes. JID knew what he had to do when he came on an Eminem album, and then Eminem, ridiculous verse, freaking calling out P. Diddy in the most subliminal and freaking clever way. But that being said, I definitely think that JID smoked. JID and Eminem the first time around, smoking on the Shady edition. I don't want to glaze it like crazy. I'll just put it at A, because I don't think it's an S tier, not right now. And now this one, like my shit, I just don't, it just doesn't connect with me. There's some funny bars, and I like some of the spitting that Eminem does on it, but that hook is just not hitting for me. Yeah, like the beat's cool. I don't even honestly love the beat all that much. I'm not married to it. And then that hook comes in, and it's just like, I don't know. It's not really appealing to me. Maybe it'll grow on me. I'll definitely listen to it more, because I do like some of the content that's in the Eminem verses, but even his delivery on the song just sounds uninterested, He's trying to do like a laid back thing, but it just comes off like he just ain't even there. It's down with the bees. And now I would have been absolutely depressed, disappointed, distraught with this deluxe if it weren't for this last song. Kyrie and Luca, 2 Chainz and Eminem, absolute legends of the game. So much respect, so much mutual respect. I can't fucking speak. So much mutual respect amongst these two. I absolutely love this track end to end. I'm definitely going to listen to this more. That beat goes crazy. The way 2 Chainz rides it, the way Eminem comes in and rides it. Phenomenal track. Should have gone on the original album. Didn't really have a place. The album was pretty concise, so it didn't really have a place. That's one thing I will say about this deluxe. These tracks are just kind of like, I like that the tracks are just kind of existing on their own. They don't really need to be connected to this like big conceptual story that is the Death of Slim Shady. They're just tracks that are pretty good on their own. Not to say that the original album doesn't have plenty of tracks that are great on their own, but you know what I'm saying. I'll be honest, I think I'm gonna throw this up there in the S. Don't call me crazy, but that's what I'm gonna do with it. That's just me. I love spitters. I love a good spitter track. Saying I love spitters is a crazy clip. Don't clip that out of context on me. So it looks like we got a good peppering in each category from this deluxe. And now with that being said, I've listened to this album more times than I can count since it came out. And so I'm going to let you know just exactly how all these tracks still rank for me, how I'm still digging them. Now, Lucifer and Antichrist, I loved right off the rip, and I still listen to Lucifer all the time just on its own, and the thing that was surprising to me is I thought that Antichrist was a little bit too like goofy and like experimental for me. The whole like jingle, the Marshal, he's the Antichrist, you know, that type of shit. I thought that was gonna like get old. I wasn't gonna like it, but it's catchy as hell. It is so catchy. I'm bringing it up to S. I promise you, I'm not just gonna fill the S tier with a bunch of stuff, but that one definitely deserves to go back up in S. And now, with that being said, I'm also gonna bring Brand New Dance up here into A tier, because when I first listened to Brand New Dance, I thought, similar to Antichrist, like, this is going to get old. This is too ridiculous. A little bit too much going on. Not enough content to, like, really grasp onto. But I put on Brand New Dance all the time. I'm not going to cap on you. I don't think I'm going to put it on in the car when I got, like, people there with me. I don't think we need the Man of Steel diss track at the club, at the party, with the homies, riding down the street, anything like that. But it definitely is a fun listen. So catchy. Beat goes crazy. And with that being said, Habits. Habits is an absolute banger of a track. And Renaissance while I'm at it too. I wasn't too into Renaissance because it was so short, because it was the intro, the interlude, as I said in the first video. But it's very much won me over again. So throwing that up there in S as well. And now this S tier is looking pretty freaking stacked. I hear you. So now let me tell you which ones I'm bringing down. I'm bringing them down. Road Rage. When I first listened to Road Rage, like, it was super hype. I really liked the whole hook and everything, but I end up skipping it more times than I listened to it. The contents of the track just isn't really all that there. Feels like wasn't super necessary for the project. Probably just more like Eminem wanted to include these people on the album, and so he made this song, you know? So Road Rage, I'm going to drop it down to, honestly, I'll put it at A. Just because I do still enjoy it, but it's just not been as replayed as much as I thought it would be. No freaking way, yo. No way I just did that. Yeah, I just fucking did that. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. I just refreshed the page and lost every single thing on my tier list. His stupid freaking face. Now we get to sit here and look at that stupid face while... Oh, wait. Okay, sorry. I'm subjecting y'all to that regardless. All I'd really have left to say about this is Bad One is underrated as hell. Bad One is probably the most underrated track in my opinion on this project. Super dope track. I loved it every second. Definitely staying there. Head Honcho. I don't feel like I ended up listening to Head Honcho as much as I thought I would. Easy Mill goes crazy on it. I love him speaking in his native language, and it's just a crazy flow. And then Eminem comes in and also goes pretty hard on the track. But I don't think I really listened to it as much as I thought I would when I first heard the album. So I think I'll leave it at B. To be honest, when it's not in the context of the album, I don't really go back to Guilty Conscience 2 as much. Like, when I'm going through the album, I totally take the time. And I really appreciate a lot of the schemes and double entendres and that Eminem uses. And the whole back and forth is done so masterfully. But I just don't know, if it's not within the context of the album, I just don't know if I'd come back to Guilty Conscience 2 as much. And the emotional tracks still hit every single time for me. Somebody Save Me with Jelly Roll, Temporary, absolute masterpieces. Houdini's still a slapper. I'll put on Houdini for sure. That's one I'll put on with the homies just to feel good, you know? But yeah, I'm really interested to hear what y'all think about this deluxe. How's this album been sitting for y'all? Has it gotten better with time? Has it gotten worse? Do you think we still might get some more out of this project, or are you disappointed with just the four tracks that we got added? All in all, this is definitely one of my favorite Eminem projects of the past couple of years, or the past couple projects, I should say. might be still on par with Music to Be Murdered By. I can't lie to you. I just love Music to Be Murdered By and that whole aesthetic. But yeah, I would love to hear what y'all think down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you've made it this far. I fucking love every single one of y'all. I'm about to start coming out with some more shorts content, not just cut up stuff from the clips that of my long form videos. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Doses.
You know, Mort, I think you're beginning to grow.
Well, sir, I don't know how much value I have in this universe, but I do know that I made a few people happier than they would have been without me. And as long as I know that, I'm as rich as I ever need to be. So I'll catch you on the rebound, your magnitude. Until next week, Nanu, Nanu.